Write the sum using sigma notation. To find the sum, first, we would need to know the formula for the n term. The sum would look something like this, where a sub n is the formula for the nth term. In this case, a sub 1 is 2, a sub 2 is 4, a sub 3 is 6. And so the pattern is that a sub 1 equals 2, a sub 2 equals 4, a sub 3 equals 6, but we can't go indefinitely. We need to stop at 50. From 2, 4, 6, we can guess a formula first. A sub n equals, we see that the increment is constant, 2 to 4, add 2, 4 to 6, add 2, and so on. And so we guess that this will be linear, where the slope is 2. So we would need the slope 2n, and then don't forget plus b. This is, generally speaking, the linear equation is y equals mx plus b. The slope m is 2. Now we want the first term to be 2 when n equals 1. And if we check this, or if we plugged in the input or the output, again, if the input is n equals 1, we want a sub n, which is the output, to be 2. And so we plug in 2 to y, and n equals 1, then we will see that b is 2 minus 2, or 0. And so the n-term formula that we're looking for is simply 2n. Don't forget to check this. When n equals 1, 2 times 1 is 2. When n equals 2, 2 times 2 is 4. When n equals 3, 2 times 3 is 6. And so we know that this sum starts with the first term a sub 1, but then we also need to know the last term in this sum. This is a sub what? And to find out what that n is, we need to have the formula 2n equals 50, and so n equals 25. And so this sum can be rewritten in sigma notation as the sum. The formula inside is 2n. This is a sub n that we found earlier. We would need the lower subscript. The index is n equals 1. This means that we will start with the term a sub 1, where a sub 1 is 2. And we would need to end with 25. See that if we plugged in n equals 1, we have 2. And if we plug in 25 into 2n, we have 50. This is the sum using the sigma notation with annotation. The answer is simply this expression. Similar to the previous problem, we first need to know the formula for the n term. This is a sub 1, this is a sub 2, this is a sub 3, and this has to be a sub 10 because a sub 1 is 1 squared, a sub 2 is 2 squared, a sub 3 is 3 squares. And so if we have 10 squared, this had to be a sub 10. And so we know that we are adding up the terms from n equals 1 to n equals 10. The formula a sub n is n squared. And again, because when n equals 1, the term is 1 squared. When n equals 2, the term is 2 squares. And so when n equals n, the term is n squared. And so what goes inside of this sum is n squared.